Welcome to the Holly Area Community Show. I'm your host, Jody, and I'm here at the Holly Reach Reusables Thrift Store right here on 6th Street in Holly, Minnesota. With me today is Mary Kirk, the store manager here at Reach Reusables. And you've been here, Mary, for about...
Going on 4 years
Going
now.
on 4 years, and you've done just such a brilliant job here. So we're just going to talk a little bit about, with the changes of seasons, sometimes the thrift store looks a little different. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, so we are standing amongst prom dresses and Easter things. So tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Right. Well, with the spring, obviously, we have Easter coming up. Right now, all our Easter merchandise is 90% off.
Okay, that's almost free.
Yeah, almost.
You realize
bet.
that, right?
I mean,
okay,
pennies on a dollar.
Okay.
You can come in and get your Easter baskets for the kids. We have plastic eggs. We have Easter grass. We have lots of decorations for the house as well, and all at 90% off. So as we go into Easter week, you might want to come in and check us out there. Also, we have behind us prom dresses, and we've got some beautiful dresses now, and this week they're $10 off our regular price, so they're $15.
Oh, wow.
We've got the brights that are really popular this season. We've got pastel dresses as well, and long and short styles, so you can come in and check those out.
Short dresses, I know, are coming back
Yes.
in, but long dresses are in as well, because we were just prom shopping. And we did not stop here. We did find something, but I would invite people. There are some very pretty dresses here. Invite people to come in and check it out. What a deal.
Right. And we've also started putting out our spring apparel, so we've got short sleeve tees, and we've got tank tops and capris, lots of things that you'll want to stock up on as the weather turns warmer and we get to enjoy the season.
I know I was talking to some of your volunteers, and we'll talk more about your volunteers later, but they were saying once lake season comes and people are coming from maybe the FM area to the lakes, sometimes they forget things, and this is kind of a nice stop if you need an extra swimsuit or something like that. Is that your experience?
Yes,
too?
it is. And a lot of times if they're heading to the lakes and all of a sudden it turns cold, they'll stop in here for that sweatshirt that they've forgotten.
Oh, sure.
So
yeah, I
we get
suppose
it both ways, the
yeah.
warm things they've forgotten, or if the weather turns cold and they need a sweatshirt or a raincoat or something like that, they'll stop in as well. So
I bet you, a fisherman just told me they were heading to Lake of the Woods, and he said they needed a couple of pots and pans, and rather than spending full price, they came here and they found a plethora of pots and pans, and they were so happy they even found cast iron pans. So yes, I'm sure you have a little bit of everything.
We have people that come in to stock up their campers for the summer, and so they're looking for a few items that they can dispose of at the end of the season, and they don't have to spend a lot of money to purchase those. So
Sure.
yeah, we do get busier during this time of year, and we get a lot of lake traffic and a lot of travelers as well from all over the country.
I bet. Yeah, we've talked about putting up a big map and start pinpointing where all these folks are coming from, because who knew, right? In Holly, it's really for the downtown business district. I would say that as far as people coming off the highway, this is one of the main destinations if they're going to do that.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, well, we're going to take a little break. We're going to talk more about Holly Reach Reusables, and we'll be right back. And we're back with Mary Kirk, the store manager at Holly Reach Reusables. It should be noted that the proceeds here, your earnings go toward to support Reach, which is the agency that has counseling for rural people, the food shelf, family support for folks, and then the Dress for Success program. So when people shop here, they do need to know that it's going to a very worthwhile cause.
Right.
Yep. And then, of course, donations that you get. People seem to be very supportive of the thrift store and bring in things all the time, right?
Yes. We have very generous people in our communities, and we get lots of great donations. So thank you to the community for supporting us in that way.
Now, you just take donations during store hours, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. That's important to know, because once in a while you get a few surprises.
Right.
And that's not always so fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, And we never know about the weather, if things are going to get rained on and they're going to get ruined. So we do ask that people please bring things in during our store hours.
So when someone does bring in something, I know that you have some of the most committed volunteers here. So what is actually the process and what do your volunteers do?
Okay. We have a core group of volunteers, I would say 6 to 8 people, who work maybe 2 or 3 days a week according to their schedules. And they do everything from receiving the merchandise in as donations to cleaning items if they need it, pricing, measuring. They do stocking of the floor with those items. And we do have enough people where they kind of have their own department to be in charge of, so they get to be really good at that. And, and then we do have a group of people, a little team of maybe 6 more that come in and help us with special items or special events like inventory, setting out Christmas items, and then once a month we do changeover where they come in and help us put out all new merchandise after bag sale.
So all the clothing goes and then you put new clothing up? That's kind of important to note, I think.
Yes.
That you, once a month, someone could come in the following month and not see any of the same clothing, correct?
It all goes out to other thrift stores, so we're recycling it again, and then we put out new stuff, so people always see fresh, new things in our store.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of fresh, I know that this thrift store is known for its cleanliness and just the lack of odor, actually. And it's set up so nicely, and I know your volunteers really attend to that and make sure things are clean and fixed. They also do repairs, correct?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, well, I know that your staff, volunteer staff, loves working with you. And at Reach, we're just so grateful to them for all their hard work. It helps Reach, but it's also just a very nice thing to have a thrift store in a community like Holly. For, you know, it costs money to always run to Fargo and elsewhere, and so it's nice to know you can come here for some of those needs that you can fill. So. Anything else our folks should know about?
I just want to publicly thank all our volunteers for their hard work and dedication. And if any of you are interested in volunteering, you can stop by the store and see me or talk to Jody, and we'll see if we can fit you into a place.
Great. And store hours are?
9:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and 9:30 to 12:30 on Saturday.
Super. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
As usual, fun talking to you, and till next time.
Thank you.